Yo! In today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality.
You had high fructose corn syrup for breakfast,
Hmm.
yellow 5 and red 4 for lunch, gelatin as a snack, and straight carbs and starches for dinner. And you wonder why you got anxiety, you can't control your ADHD, and you ain't doodle in a week. You're a lab rat. You're a lab rat.
5
For
солнц.
real.
Раз, два,
5 suns at once.
3, 4, 5.
What could that be?
И радуга над нами.
I ain't seen this guy in a while.
We're good. 20 plus million people dead. Well, truth's coming out about you and Fauci. How's it feel to kill people than Hitler?
You write some folk songs about it? Write some folk songs?
He ain't
You'll never
have
get
nothing
away
to
with
say.
what you did, your bioweapon. You're in a lot of trouble.
Watching this have probably seen the popular animated TV show Rick and Morty. A mad scientist named Rick decided to invent a machine to serve him butter. When the machine became sentient and realized that its entire sole purpose was to serve butter, it went into a depressive state. This is a good way to understand that Gnostic cruelty of physical existence. Rick's battery on his car, or fucking something like that. I'm gonna get the details of this episode wrong, but it's the gist. The battery on his car quit working, so he had to shrink himself down into a macrocosmic level to go into the battery. There was an entire civilization of living physical entities whose efforts and energy is actually what powered Rick's car. Rick pleaded with Morty and said, "Do not tell these people that their sole purpose is to power my car. It would create chaos. The living entities, the conscious beings within this reality, wouldn't be able to handle the brutal reality of their existence being for the sole purpose to power some dirtbag's fucking car. It would cause mass suicide. When Rick goes down there as an avatar, he's considered a god. This is obviously funny and humorous to watch for us because we know that that's a TV show, and we don't have to worry about that. We live in objective reality, right? There's no way that we are a power source for an evil entity. It can't be.
That's crazy.
Hey, again, it's probably nothing. You can see the Cybertruck that was out in Las Vegas, how burned it is, how charred it is. But listen, this is probably nothing. Here's a weapon that is obviously disintegrated and burned, as you can see. But listen, it's probably nothing. And the reason I say it's probably nothing is because, look, the guy's driver's, his government ID, it made it through the fire. It's
For
hardly
real?
even burned. And look, there's his passport. It's hardly even burned either. Listen, it's probably nothing. Just go with it.
Anybody got any of those? Y'all got y'all fireproof IDs and passports? Like, how does that survive? Did y'all seen the inside of the Tesla, right? Like, everything burnt up. But those little pieces of paper, basically, little laminated piece of thing, survive. Little piece of plastic. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Dang.
Holy shit.
Looked like it was right there, didn't it?
Holy shit. I got that on camera.
Dang, lightning and a snowstorm. Wow. Oh, dang, there go another one. Yo, what's going on? The greatest building ever built. So I'm thinking that Angkor Wat was built before Egypt, right? If Egypt, if that timeline is what we're going with, I think that that was built before because it just looks like the people from Egypt probably got their skills from Angkor Wat. Because if you go look at the carvings at Angkor Wat, it's crazy. Oh, snap. Yo, y'all think that's a reflection or is that two suns? What we got going on here? I wonder how long they seen this for. I mean, that is strange though. Cause it kind of looks like the reflection, but it don't look like the reflection at the same time. It looks like there's something up there behind the clouds, don't it? We got two suns in the sky.
So the Dora theory is Dora the Explorer, right? It's all about the internet.
The internet?
That's what the whole thing's about. Now check this out. Ready?
Yeah.
Dora, computer in Spanish. The end of computer in Spanish is Dora. Now check this out. Ready? Computer, right? Now, when the first Dora came out and the intro, remember what did they zoom in on before the episode played?
The house, right? They went in the...
It goes in the house.
Yeah, the forest.
It goes to computer screen.
Yo.
What? Yeah, it goes to computer screen. And when it goes to computer screen, you go on and Dora the Explorer. She's exploring the internet, bro. What? She's exploring the internet. Internet Explorer.
Yo.
Who's the villain? Yo, who's the villain? Swiper the Fox. Mozilla Firefox. It's Internet Explorer made, bro.
Oh, I get
Isn't that crazy?
No, there's no way that's a theory though. But
That's a theory.
Yeah.
But it is on the computer. That's where it exists.
So the real human is the real good person is Internet Explorer, and then the opposition is Firefox.
Yeah, because the theory is like it's made by Microsoft or whoever owns like Internet Explorer.
Sam,
I think Microsoft.
Yeah.
Microsoft. But it was to push if you're gonna use things, use Internet Explorer. They made the term Explorer attached to the internet through Dora.
Damn.
The whole time, bro.
Damn.
And then there's another theory like where did Diego come from?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a computer game called Carmen San Diego.
I
And then that
remember that.
happened on the computers, and then they to attach to the name.
I don't know about
Because
that.
all of these things, like even though it's new, it's inspired by something.
I filmed this today. An airplane following a white dot. What the heck is going on? I see the little white dot.
You guys see that? It looks like a jet chasing something in the sky. No.
It's trying to cover the sky so we can't see what's up there.
Dude, that's crazy. That jet is chasing something else in the sky. Why does this one have a massive chemtrail, contrail, whatever you want to call it? And this one,
Said it right the first time.
People were saying that his Signal chat, his safety number changed. I don't know if you saw this on X, but it was all over X. Apparently his safety number on Signal changed. He messaged me on Signal. So I went on there to look myself, to see if it changed, and sure enough, it had. On January 1st, after the bombing, after he was dead, his safety. That's all he sent me. He said initial contact. I gave a thumbs up, and his safety number changed at the bottom. Look at that. That's after he's dead. I don't know enough about Signal to know why that would happen. Somebody has to have manipulated that, though, and messed with it. Somebody had to have been in his account after the fact and done something for that to have changed. What did the FBI say when you contacted him? Not a lot. I gave him the story on what went down.
Here's your new rabbit hole to jump down, folks. In 1952, the Great Smog of London happened. So what the specialists, or whatever the hell you want to call them, they said it was caused from unusual cold weather, no wind, and it picked up pollution particles in the air, and it blanketed the whole city literally into darkness. Okay, you can do your research. I've already done mine, and I got my ideas on what I think's going to happen. So here we are. All this shit's happening. We've all seen the videos with the particles in the air.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's your first rabbit hole. The next one is electricity. A woman had a video yesterday that the United States runs off of 3 hubs. So if they were to shut one of them down, it would literally cut off 1/3 of the United States from electricity. What if they were to hit all 3 of them, folks? You know, a major terrorist attack? It would put the whole country into darkness. Was this done by design? Go and dive down deep into that hole. Because I remember here a little over 20 years ago that we were shut into darkness for 2 days when the hub up in New Jersey blew a transformer. Now, I'm in the state of Florida. Imagine that. Okay? Start diving, folks, because it's coming fast like this weekend. Y'all have a good night.
This weekend? I hope not.
Children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child or child. It's also child because you have a blood. You have the whole drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting.
The reason that all your computer screens are blue lit, the reason none of them are red lit, the reason none of them pay attention to circadian biology is because that original technology was developed in a government program that Bobby Kennedy knows about, and I happen to know about because I went to medical school at LSU. For those of you who've never heard about Operation Paperclip, you think it's all conspiracy theory. So at Tulane Neurology and Tulane Neurosurgery in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, the CIA started a program there where they would do all these crazy things to monkeys. And the CIA wanted to see how they could control things utilizing different things like drugs and things like that. Where the neurosurgeons got involved, which is my clade, we would drill the tops of the heads off, put wires into the thalamus, put electricity in there, and kind of see what kind of behavioral changes we could have. One of the guys that was in that program was a guy named Professor Delgado. He got the idea to take it in a bigger animal. When he saw that we could control the behavior with the wired device, he said, what if we do it wirelessly? So he checked it in monkeys and checked it in bulls, and it turned out you can do it wirelessly with RFID chips and semiconductors. And the CIA took it to the next level. They said, well, since this is electromagnetic radiation, and if you get it wirelessly, what if we did it through light through screens? It turns out you can. And that's the reason why all your computer screens have the frequencies they have. So why is this all important?
And on that note, that's why I got these glasses on today, man, because I be staring at this screen for so long and my head start feeling funny, my eyes start messing with me. So I decided to throw some blue lights on today. These blue lights are from Quay. I think that's how you say it, Quay. I'm gonna try to leave a link down below so you guys can try to get you some. They're a little stylish too, you know, so I feel like I don't look like I'm wearing some glasses. And like, ain't nothing wrong with wearing glasses though. I'm just saying.
Me. One astronaut threatens to punch me. One astronaut threatens to shoot me. And we even left a hot microphone accidentally in an astronaut's house after he assaulted me. And the camera guy, so, disoriented, he forgets to hit stop recording. So while the astronaut and his son are in their house with the door closed, we're recording the audio by wireless microphone in the back seat of the rental car in the driveway. And they say, word for word, do you want to call the CIA and have them whacked?
What?
You want to call the CIA? Have them whacked?
What?
So like
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
That is crazy!
Well, like I said, if I'm some silly person who thinks the moon landings are fake and they really went, why would the CIA be involved? But I have proof that they didn't go. Classified footage and an eyewitness. That's why the CIA is involved. And I go into my book, me being literally kidnapped at the back door of CNN, trying to get somebody the tape, by the government, drugging me with truth serum, vomiting, telling them everything they wanted to know, escaping, peeing in a cup, taking it to a lab,
Wait,
and the lab was
what?
broken into and my urine sample was stolen. All that is in the book.
So you're saying that there was more between the CIA and you, aside from them saying, should I have that guy whacked after Buzz Aldrin punched you in the face?
Yeah, a lot more.
So you're saying your work is you just think they're all suspect?
I do, and I think that's a pretty good way to saying it. You know, for years when I was a board-certified emergency medicine physician working in the ER, I really thought that the only thing in a was a little dead or attenuated virus and a little bit of normal saline. It wasn't until September of 2000 that I actually read a package insert, and when I actually read a package insert and started researching all the different, I was mortified that if a child gets all of the in the entire schedule, they get almost 13,000 micrograms of aluminum, and they get almost 600 micrograms of mercury, plus over 200 different chemicals. And I had no idea. So that's why they've never been proven to be safe, and why giving your child a is like injecting foreign matter into a little baby that's the most precious little thing in your life.
The Derinkuyu underground city in Turkey is a puzzle. 18 levels deep, almost 300 feet below the surface. It has a ventilation system, a fresh water system. Acoustic chambers are tuned to specific frequencies. It was allegedly built with Bronze Age technology, but the truth is nobody knows who built it or when.
Derinkuyu linked down in the old washtub.
According to Lacerda, Derinkuyu isn't an ancient human city. It's an entrance to the Turan civilization, a vast network of cities underground. Their main settlements are 14,000 feet below the Earth's surface, and each city is about 1.5 miles wide, carved into solid bedrock. At the center is the Column, a 700-foot tower. It regulates climate, generates artificial sunlight, and manages the airflow.
Oh, it's like a lizard Alexa.
I guess so, yeah.
Hey, Alexa.
Don't do that.
Hey, Alexa, write a dirty limerick about the crab cat.
Why did you do that? We have kids watching.
See ya, the crab cat.
The Hypogeum in Malta has similar mysteries. Discovered in 1902, this underground structure also features unusual acoustic properties. How the huge stones were cut is still debated.
Giants of Malta linked down in the old gibble goblet.
Cave systems in China reveal extensive tunnels. South American myths describe vast underground networks. Geological surveys have detected hollow spaces deep beneath the surface, but our technology can't reach them. There is one place underground.
Let's see.
When you find out that everything you believed was a bunch of bull, it was all man-made stuff given to you by the Knights Templars and all the secret societies of Freemasonry coming out of Europe, and the church was nothing more than a Masonic order financed and promoted by the old Roman aristocracy of Rome, and that the entire superstructure of Western civilization is commerce, money, banking, has nothing to do with God, nothing to do with spirituality. Moses was into mushrooms and volcanoes. So I'm just saying we need to wake up and start doing some research on what is life, where did we come from? What is God? Because if we don't, the whole human race is going to be raped. We are seeing it today. We are nothing more than a human resource. That's all we are. And we need to wake up and take back our spirituality, and you're never going to do it if you're hanging around in churches and synagogues and mosques. That's not where the truth is.
Fuck New Year's, that shit is pagan. Y'all niggas stupid if y'all celebrating that shit. 12 months where it's fake, the Gregorian calendar. Any the ghost where that shit not legit. Eating 12 grapes up under the table, like do y'all not know that's a ritual? That's why y'all stuck in this
What?
matrix. Paying for holidays, that's why the fuck y'all be going broke.
Hold on. Who does that? Eats 12 grapes under a table? I ain't never seen that done before.
The real New Year's is the springtime because that's when the planet wakes up. How it's a new year and we in the middle of winter. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all worshiping a god named Janus, giving y'all energy to all these false gods. Happy New Year's, please shut the hell up. This a devil holiday, you going to hell, bruh. I'm screaming fuck when the ball drops. Shoot fireworks finna make all y'all heart stop. Epstein list about to make this damn show stop. I'm about to turn this day round like a doorknob. Stop celebrating these fake ass holidays. Don't put your energy into this matrix. Share this to someone who celebrates New Year. And what do we celebrate? Nothing. Who cares?
They started at 9:11 at night until 9:11 in the morning. You see the pulse going from the east to the west coast. All right, boom. See that?
I see that big pulse.
Those are NextRad stations. Each of those towers are 750 kilowatts, pumping out between 2.7 to 2.9 gigahertz in the microwave range.
Y'all see that little area right there where ain't nothing there? We need to try to go there because that's touching everywhere else.
This is roughly the same frequency as your microwave oven, and it has the same cause and effect relationship. This was 12 hours long that they held this pulse while we slept. And look at all the other anomalies that are happening here on the screen. Look at what's going on in Texas. All right, you see that big blast? Looks like a giant laser, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, see that? And then it gets obscured by the towers. Now they can add the Doppler towers with this. NextRad has like 159, Doppler has 160. Now you can consider the HARP stations. There's 33 of those, but they don't show up on this satellite. This covers the microwave range. This is a NextRad feed.
So Elon Musk was just forced by a judge to release the names of the people who bought X with him. One of the names was the creator of Oracle, Larry Ellison, via the Lawrence J. Ellison Revocable Trust. Funny thing about the Oracle data collection software is that it started as a secret CIA project 3 years before Larry created it. I mean, he didn't even change the name of it, see, Project Oracle. And his biggest contracts were always with the CIA. Elon Musk uses the illusion of freedom of speech as a smokescreen. So we forget that X is like every other social media platform. Data collection software with ties to the CIA. Another weird name on the list was Sean Combs Capital, adding spy software to the list of other Diddy investments.
Yo, peace family, Swiss Guy, Orion TV, bang, bang, bang. More life family, what's up, abundance, I don't know already. So yo, council, you know the BIBLE, the basic instructions before leaving Earth, the time traveler's handbook. Yo, when those ancient time travelers were moving through the quantum field and they would reach into our range, they had to describe the things they saw from their own perspective. So sometimes they would see things that they couldn't describe. So they would describe it based on things they already knew about. So for instance, I believe when they saw our timeline and they were seeing these drones and the smoke coming up from the bottomless pit, they described those drones as the locusts that we read about in Revelations, especially the part about the sounds that they make. Basically like a helicopter.
Yo, think about that though. Like if you from a certain time period, right, and then you travel to the future and you see things, but you don't really got names for them. You know what I'm saying? and then you see these things buzzing up out of the ground or from the ocean or from wherever they come from, like zzz. And the only thing that you can relate it to is locusts. So then you write it down. Yo, that would make sense, wouldn't it though?
But anyway, family, y'all let me know what you think. And it also correlates to the mark of the beast, because the beast machine was said to be like a statue that was made to speak. So it was like one of the ancient time travelers saw a robot, an AI, and in his mind, he's like, yo, that's a statue that's speaking. But he's describing, again, the cyborgs, the androids, the NPC AI. But if you think about it, it makes sense. I've been thinking about this since I was a child. Like, what are those scorpions with the stings that were created to torment men, and they'd be swarming our skies, and at the same time, it was said they're coming up out of the bottomless pit, the pit of Apollyon, the same place where CERN is. Told you guys, they opened up some dimensional gate, and the dimension that they attached to is that of the Borg, aka hell. It's a zone, it's a place where people lived, got corrupted, fell completely into an inorganic, stagnant state, lost their connection to source. Now they go around vampirizing other realities for resources, for source. Otherwise, they die. They're literally parasites. And your governments and your one percenters have sold out to them. So these same cats made a deal with the demons, and these demons aren't coming here to rule anything. They don't rule in hell. They get punished and suffer in hell. Yes, the point is they're gonna take you with them. So either move right or get left. Let's go.
The snow in PA sounds like styrofoam. Whoa. That does kind of look like styrofoam, don't it? Y'all ever seen snow like this before? Like, what is that? What is that?
Alright, y'all. I had to stop because there's something crazy in the sky right now. The sun's right here, and it looks like a rainbow, but it looks like a magnifying glass. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, y'all. Just.
Got a little rainbow in the sky. Hey, it's something in the sky right there, man, and the light's reflecting off of it. That's what it is. The light reflecting off of that and making that rainbow effect. It's something, man.
Mysterious stranger.
Hello,
Who are you?
What the heck?
an angel.
What's your name?
Satan.
Yo.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Only it's sure a sorry name for an angel.
Did you see that? Mercy.
How do you learn to do that?
I didn't learn it at all. It comes naturally to me, like other curious things.
Oh boy.
Can we help?
You may make some people.
There. Here's a buddy.
Now we'll give them life.
Moving.
Looks like my pap on Saturday night.
Y'all, let me explain how these motherfuckers play in our face. They are playing in our face right now, and they are testing our intelligence level at this point, and they just want us to be distracted. So you mean to tell me that the cat in Las Vegas, the one that was in the Cybertruck that blew up in front of the Trump Tower, right? You mean to tell me that y'all go in to identify his body? His body is completely burnt to a fucking crisp, meaning that he is completely unidentifiable. This information is coming from the local authority as well as the news sources, right? Completely unidentifiable. Like you also find weapons, different guns and stuff like that in there, and the guns are completely burnt to a crisp, meaning that you cannot get serial numbers or anything off of the weaponry. However, you are able to find two damn near perfectly intact forms of ID. You are able to find his military ID and his passport. Make that make fucking sense. You mean to tell me his whole body burnt to a fucking crisp, but a piece of paper like a passport did not? In an explosion? Okay. You may have gotten me with one identification, but two? No. No. Then with the man from the that did the unalivings in New Orleans, so you telling me that a camera crew goes to Houston and does a MTV Cribs walkthrough of his fucking? When did we start doing that? When did we start going through a person's house on camera?
Right.
And then you're pointing out perfectly placed items, meaning like perfectly placed papers on the countertop, a perfectly placed Quran with a message, or the book being on a specific page that supports the narrative. You find this carpentry area and said, "Oh, this is where he was making bombs," but you didn't find no bomb. Like it's they are playing in our face.
I
Like
swear.
none of this shit makes sense. None of this shit makes sense. And you can tell that they like scrambling. Like they're just throwing out narrative to see which one gonna stick at this point.
Man, I think they trying to get some stuff started.
Yo, y'all need to see this video. This is insane. Look what's going on here. Check it out.
Let's check out this Dior bag. Oh, snap. That mug just shifted. Whoa. Y'all ever seen anything like this before?
Honestly, I don't know what to think about this video. I don't know if this is done by AI.
Right.
Or this is the real deal. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.
I don't know.
Alright, again, we're at this. This is the gate, so rapid into it. Are you guys joking me right now? Are you seeing this? Okay. Alright. Again, question everything. Is that a ram?
I think it's the Zodiac, y'all. It's the Zodiac. It's astrology right there. This wind. Make me feel like I'm outside right now. is a pretty old building.
Trust me, I wish I could get in there. It's supposed to be open, but it's not. None of these places ever are. This is so This is crazy. This is straight. Look at it, and then it like. Look at this door, you guys. Now the good thing is, I can zoom in a little bit to show you what's in there. Damn it. I swear they do this shit on purpose. Like, why isn't this open to the public? Okay, why? Alright, let's go check out that bridge that's dilapidated because they built that one later and then claimed it's always been here.
Oh, yes, it would be bad.
What?
From sea to shining.
What's going on with the caption popping?
But there wasn't even other captions. That's the only caption that came in.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this does not align.
And did anybody else see this?
America just not what?
Did anybody else get weird captions? I don't know. I didn't watch that show, so I didn't get any captions. But if there's anybody else out there that got anything like weird type of things going on during that broadcast, let us know down in the comment section. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on. And until next time, YouTube, peace.